Glad to have you with us from Maverick Stadium in Logan, Utah, home to the Utah State Aggies. As we'll see a team looking for its first win, the Groupers, taking on a team looking for its first win, the Utah State Aggies. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis. The Groupers will kick it away to start us off. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So Utah State's offense will have the first crack at it in this one. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. We just need to see what they do today.
It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Back to throw, it's Barnes. Makes the grab over the middle. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a bigger gain. And the Aggies in a good spot here with 2nd and short. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Wants to throw it. Got it in the middle. It's Lane. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a 1st down. The Aggies are rolling down the field. Quickly out to the tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. Takes the handoff. It's Jacobs. And he broke 1 tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. The 7th play of this opening drive. They'll need to move the chains on 3rd and short. Look out, he's got room. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the 1st down at the 36. Use the play fake, now to throw. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. He couldn't quite get loose on that return, but he'd already made the play, and they've got it at the 35.
Well, statistically, this defense is not one of the better units against the pass. They're trying to change that here today. What a great job tracking the ball down, making a play on it, stabbing it out of the air for a big interception early. That should be massive.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Knocked down behind the line. Boy, he powered through 1 tackler, but there were more there to greet him. On the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the Groupers need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on 3rd down. They'll send the back in motion. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Makes the catch. It's Parrish. He gets it up to the 37-yard line, and let's see if they're willing to gamble on 4th down. They punt it away on 4th down. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. On the option. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Found that space and picked up 6 out to the 33. And the Aggies come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and short. Jukes his way for more. Coming through that third down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. The offense set for a first down play. They'll move the wide receiver. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Got a man. It's Jacobs. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. To the air, it's Barnes. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football game.
Utah State will be forced to send out the punt team. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Nice job to make the fair catch at the 16. Make sure that ball didn't bounce into the coffin corner. They'll get this drive going from the 17. He'll pull it on the read. Just wanted to find a little space to run and ekes out some to get it up to the 21. They'll go to work on second down after doing damage on the ground. He'll keep it himself. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. The groupers line up trying to move the sticks on third and short. Here comes the option. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on third down. Kick is in the air. Makes the signal, secures the fair catch, and they'll put it in play at the 37. Guys, the Utah State offense about to give it another go. Things haven't gone exactly the way they drew it up. Turnover, punt, and now they have it back. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Kept it on the ground on first down. Now back to the line. Back to pass. It's Barnes. Fires to the tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Ball is at the 42-yard line, close to 4-down territory. Here's third and short. Fires to the big fella. That'll be enough for the first down, and they'll mark it at the 48. The Aggies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Catch in the middle. It's Thompson. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. And the Aggies can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. This feels like 4-down territory, third and short from the 40. They'll try to run for it. They were all over him, nowhere to go as that third down play turned into a disaster. Punt is on its way. And that one will sail out of bounds. No chance for a return there. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. They'll move the tight end. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. They'll power it inside with the fullback. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. This is the type of play that can give the offense momentum. Third and short from inside the 20. Quick toss. Only able to pick up a yard before he stopped, and now it's 4th and 3. And the groupers will call on their punt team. No fair catches here, looking for room. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Dropping back, it's Barnes. Zings it complete to the right. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Wants to go up top. Got a man. It's Boyd. And they'll move the chains, and a good way to wrap up the first quarter. We've reached the end of the first quarter, and it has been a defensive battle, and the stats tell the tale so far. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. He'll do it himself. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. With the catch, it's Jacobs. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They'll need to get this one to the 31 here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man downfield. They get him out of bounds right at the 5-yard line, and that one might have saved a touchdown.
It's a scoreless game, but it feels like after that completion, that may finally break. It's been tough sledding for both of these offenses. That time, they had the matchup they wanted.
Beck's going for the goal line. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Aggie!
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, a big-time top 25 duel. Let's get right to the pictures. Oklahoma is currently ahead early in this one, but they just haven't been able to pull that schooner away offensively. They're up by 7 over Auburn. We'll keep an eye on things until the final horn in a game that could shake things up a bit in the SEC.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. On the option. He'll pitch it. That keeps the running game churning. Pickup for 5 to the 23. The groupers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. To the ground with the back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. It'll be 3rd and long. The give on the option. And the defense had his hands full, but they finally wrestle him down short of the first down. And the groupers will punt it away on 4th down. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Wants to bring it back. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. Utah State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. Back to pass, it's Barnes. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. He's got it! Touchdown, Utah State! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
Man, oh man, when you got a weapon like that, you got to find him and you got to give him the ball in space. You have some plays on your play sheet, and some of them just say, that guy, get him the ball, let him do the rest. Dangerous weapon out of the backfield, catching the football, making the big play.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. Fielded in the end zone, it's Jeffrey. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Trying to burn this defensive back. Makes the catch down the right side. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made.
I know this isn't the start the offense wanted. They don't have any points so far in this game, but sometimes it just takes one explosive play to turn things around. And after that beautiful completion deep for the offense, that should give them a little confidence, a little momentum. They've now got us to be able to score points on this drive.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Groupers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They'll try the run. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Ball at the 38. The defense will try to get a stop on 3rd and short. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. Trying to pound their way forward. He picks up a couple to the 31. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. They'll run the option. Oh, better look out. Drives ahead for 3 to the 27-yard line. And the Groupers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Here's the handoff. Stop behind the line. He'll lose a yard. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. He's going to try to punch one through from 45 yards away. Good, right down the boulevard. Now the lead is down to 11.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more. 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Reads it, fires complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. Rides the back and leaves it. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down. Utah State will be forced to send out the punt team. Fair catch called for and taken at the 30-yard line. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Quarterback on the keeper. The ball is out behind the line. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
And when you run the option, you run the risk of putting the ball on the deck, and especially once that thing starts to string out, the defense does a really good job playing assignment football, man on a man. I got the quarterback taken care of, you could tell. Had the running back taken care of, too. Nowhere to go with that pitch, and they forced the turnover.
Utah State sending its offense back onto the field. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this is a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again. Create some momentum. Just get it.
And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Takes a shot as he lets it go. Hits him in stride inside the 10. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
On 1st and goal, let's see what Utah State calls. He's going for the goal line, and he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Utah State. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead.
Love the thought process by the quarterback here on this play. Nobody open in the end zone. Find your check down. Find the running back. He does that. Once this guy's got the ball in his hands, he shows you that elusiveness and his ability to sniff out the end zone.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point makes it a 21-3 lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. On the move from inside is 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. They'll give it to the back. He's in open space downfield, and he's able to shed 1 tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. The groupers will hustle to the line. Second down, they'll go to the air. Caught over the middle, it's Peterson. He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line. At the 31-yard line. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Give to the running back. And he has had a long day at the office, not to mention the backfield, as the defense has been all over him. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. The defense calls the timeout, their 2nd of the day, as they try to get their act together. And the groupers line up to punt it away. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Barnes. Finds his tight end.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these 2 guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game day.
To the air on 1st down. Under fire. He unleashes a long one. Hauls it in down the sideline. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Boyd. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. No, sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. Wide receiver going in motion. On 3rd and goal, they'll try to throw it in. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be 4th down. On 4th down, they'll try to get something out of this drive before the end of the half. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So the offense has had enough. They'll take a knee and wrap up this first half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling a lively one from Logan so far. And this offense has been the story through 2 quarters, extending this lead and really dominating almost every aspect of this game. We're talking lethal efficiency from the O-line right on down to the skill position guys. Although I'd argue those big uglies up front are skilled players in their own right. And with that, let's send it back to our broadcast team at Maverick Stadium.
Utah State about to kick it off to open the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. He'll pull it on the read. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his man. It's Sheffield. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Off play action. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
This defensive end is an animal. He already has 2 sacks, and we're only in the 3rd quarter. I'd move him around a little bit more defensively so that the offense has no idea where he's lining up. Because right now, man, he is feasting.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Tight coverage and an incomplete pass. The defense knocks it away and forces a fourth down. The groupers will send out the punt unit. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. He's brought down, but there's also a penalty marker down. Let's see what this is about.
Illegal block in the back. Return team.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. On the ground, it's Jacobs. Fights off a defender. Get him on the ground after a 4-yard run out to the 31. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. To throw, it's Barnes. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. The sure hands, it's Thompson. Just keep moving this thing forward. He's out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 37-yard line. From the gun, running back on the move.
And it's really nice, whether it's RPO or not, is having a defensive line that stones the offensive line, takes away the gaps. It doesn't matter what your read is if you're winning up front on that defensive line.
Tackle is made at the 44, but he picked up 10 yards and enough for a first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Grabbed behind the line, it's Jacobs. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Picked up some yardage with that completion, now 2nd down. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They'll need to get the ball to the 34 to convert this 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And that third down pass had some serious juice, but they couldn't hook up. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. He's going to have to break out the thunderfoot on this one, a 57-yard attempt. Nestled just inside that right upright. There is a flag on the play. Now, this is on the defense. It might not change that much. Offense has already made the long field goal. This could turn out to be a huge penalty. Thought they were going to have to settle for 3, and now the offense back on the field with a chance for more. Caught in the backfield, it's Davis. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. They were able to make the completion, but he had to pick his way for just a little bit. Needed a little more help to spring him for some yardage.
Yeah, if you're going to have success when you throw it outside like that, you're going to need some more blocking and better blocking downfield. Give the defense credit, though. They were able to rally and made a tackle.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. They go to the ground. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it at the 12. The Aggies kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Looking for a man. It's Barnes. Fakes to grab. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Well done on that throw and catch. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He'll keep it himself. And he'll be stopped for no gain, still sitting at the 3-yard line. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. Lets it fly. Touchdown, Aggies. Quick strike through the air for the score.
I'm going to spread you sideline to sideline with all my speed, make you cover the whole field. Nice job by the offense, going with a little spread look, taking advantage of the speed they had on the field, and getting the big touchdown.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. Ole Miss looks like an old punching bag out there today, and any way you slice it, this fan base, heck, this coaching staff just didn't expect that. They're trailing by 14 to Tulane. This one has actually kind of exceeded expectations. Always a memorable chapter in the book of college football.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. The give to the back. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19. Give him 1. Now on 3rd down after that run. Throws to the wideout. Picked off. What a play to set him up. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
I'll tell you what, when you come out of your own end zone, you know, in the shadow of your own end zone, a lot of bad things can happen. You want to get a few first downs, get some space, so if you punt after that point, you can pin them a little bit deep. This is the exact opposite of what happened. Now you set them up in beautiful scoring field position already. Really bad play by the offense.
Guys, the Utah State offense about to give it another go. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening, run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw the experience in this offense that last drive, too, on that touchdown. Everybody on the same page. These guys have repped these plays over and over in practice and in games, and it's working, Dave.
Yeah, so I got to find a way to disrupt it. I got to find a way to maybe be more aggressive, maybe blitz, mess up this rhythm they got going.
After the second down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. Looking to pass, it's Barnes. He'll take a shot. Knocked away, incomplete, and quarters get tight in the red zone. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. And he'll try to keep that smooth leg swing going for the second time today. This one from 34 yards out. And this one splits the uprights. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead. They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. This drive will open from the 15. They'll try the left side. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. Leaves it with the back. Pushes ahead for 2. They'll mark it at the 17. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. They'll run it from the gun. And they're able to get a 3rd down stop here. See if they go for it on 4th. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the groupers will try to pin them back with the punt. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Took a shot as he threw. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Rides the back on the option. The give. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. Utah State will be forced to send out the punt team. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Leaves it with the back. Out across the 20 to the 21-yard line, a 3-yard gain. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. He'll do it himself. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. Now the play fake. He hurls one deep down the left side. And they won't make the connection going for the big play. The groupers decide to punt it away. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. Utah State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the...
He's loose. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line. They'll have to hurry if they want to get another play off before the quarter ends. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. So first down, we'll open up the final period. Motion from the wide receiver. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice gain before the defense is able to stop him. And the Aggies can really attack on this second and short. The give to the tailback. There he goes. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. This Utah State offense has it going. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Gets it out fast. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. The play-action fake. Caught behind the line. It's Thompson. Touchdown, Aggie! And they take it in for 6 more points. They've built a little cushion and now closer to getting a victory here in week 4.
But when you've got a losing skid, there's nothing like some good old home cooking. They came back home and they have played an outstanding game. And let's give this crowd a helmet sticker. They've been so loud. You know they impacted this game. And that's the beauty of college football, helping their team get back in the win column.
Lining up to add another.
The kicker is on for the extra point.
And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Leaves it with the running back. Got a little space. Turning on the Jets. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
And first down for the offense.
Gets the back moving. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the groupers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Power football with the run. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. The give to the back. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. The groupers will line up to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play just outside the 20. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. To the air, it's Barnes. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. He puts some heat on explosive play to the 40.
This guy's gotten off to a good statistical start, guys. With that last completion, he's already now over 1,000 passing yards on the season. And, man, you know he's looking for more.
One big play, and you go from a little backed up to threatening. It's 1st and 10 from the 40. Finds the tight end. Wide open spaces. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. They showed great trust in their quarterback right there, and why not? He's had an outstanding game.
An outstanding game, has taken care of the football. Now late in the game, you got the lead. That first down now tells me now it's time to start running the football, run the clock, get out of here with the dub.
The Aggies, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Quick strike complete. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. On 1st and goal, let's see what Utah State calls. They'll try to get it in with the run. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Got it behind the line. It's Boyd. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They've worked it down to the 4-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. They'll go with a direct snap. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. So here comes the field goal unit. They've been doing work today. They've already made a couple. From the right hash, and this distance makes that angle not quite so severe. Splits the uprights. Good. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. The give to the running back from the shotgun. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets them out to the 25-yard line. Wide receiver comes in motion. A run for the quarterback. And the groupers get enough for the 1st down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now on 1st and 10 from the 29. Grabbed over the middle at Sheffield. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a 1st down. The groupers come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking for room. It's Craig. He's going to lose a yard on that one. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. He'll ride his man on the option. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3. And the groupers are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. They'll go to the ground. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be 4th down. Punt is on its way. He'll take it on the return. He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. It continues to be a long day as they are just swarming every time he gets the ball. Pulls it and fires to the left. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Facing a 3rd down and short from the 26. Got it, looking for a 1st. Turning it on. He's going to have enough to pick up the 1st down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. They go to the counter. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Running back searching for a hole. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. With the clock running, this should be the final play. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas and just continue to pile it on. It's their job to stop you. Let them do their job. You just keep going on.
It's not about the X's and the O's. It's the Jimmies and the Joes. This is why recruiting is so important in college football. They just had better players. More physical. They were faster, and it showed today.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.